evening, everyone. I hope you can all hear me, because I'm back. Yes, I had to tend to a little one. She has a very sore throat since yesterday and had some troubles with her nose, and it makes it hard for her to sleep. We had a busy day at school today, so then she can use a little bit of extra attention just to fall asleep, but she's asleep now. And wifey's home, which is also good, so hopefully she can take care of things now. As we are here back with Ostriv, and unfortunately, due to the new update, which we are all very happy with, some of the save games broke, and the one that we had did break. So we're gonna start over, but at least that gives me time to do it right, instead of the thing I did last time, because I did not pay full attention to the game and that was showing. But yeah, little one's a bit sick again. Not too sick, no fevers or anything, just a sore throat and a runny nose, which is, well, kind of basic for children her age during the winter period. So, and it's only the second time this year that she's that sick, so it's fine. And she's been to school today, she's going to school tomorrow, so nothing to worry about. But it's time to get going. But good evening, everyone. Good evening, Kevin, Roadhawk, Thomas, Hera, Dev. I see Gavin, I see Cooper. It's already a lot of fun in here. Thanks all for showing up. And we're gonna load up a new game. I still like the spruce trees. And somebody I will not mention by name was pushing me to play map 8. No, that's a joke. He did not push me at all, but he kind of a small challenge. So I thought, this is one of the maps I have rarely played. So we're gonna go with map 8. Probably got sick from school. Yeah, that's where they get all the diseases and stuff. Gotta love school. Alright, this is it. Map 8. Which is very interesting because we have a very big lake here. I always thought this would be the big ears and this is the head and these are the little front paws of like a little bunny. But hey, that's my imagination. I don't know about that. Could also be an elephant with the mouth open or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, this is where we're gonna play. So now we have to decide where to get started. And then we can hopefully chop some trees, make some space and have some fun. I think I'm going to start somewhere up here, so that we can build houses along the water, because I think they'll be nice. We have to leave some space though, so we can also add fisheries and stuff later. And I'm also planning on incorporating a little forest into the town. Not sure yet how, but we're going to do that. But I guess it's time to really get going. So let's place our first camp. And then let's see what we can do from there. That would be interesting. And of course, a very warm welcome to all viewers. 13 already, it says here. That's an amazing amount. I hope you enjoy. Feel free to mingle in chat, to give me any suggestions or whatever. Or if you just want to lurk around, that's completely fine too. I bet most of you know this game, so you know what to expect from it. As I'm going to place the first forester here. Trying to get it as close to the trees as possible. There we go. Then we have to find a place for the clay pit and the sand pit. Ooh, that's... Oh, that's interesting, because we can make this opposite. That's interesting. Let's see where the sand is. Oh, that can be next to this one. Oh, that could be interesting. Alright, well, let's start off with the clay pit. We don't need the sand pit straight away anyway, but we can make this opposite. Then we already have some sort of a main street here, so I guess this could be okay. We can even make it go up a little bit more. Yeah, that's it. Let's add some builders here. I'm not going to unpause yet. I'm first going to set up the first basic little things. I have considered map 8 but never played it, so this will be good to see. Elephants are the best. I'm on the fence about my recent town. Ooh, nice. Alright, so we have the forestry and the clay pit up. Guess we can now start to plan a few houses. I'll do a few with gardens. Do I want garden houses alongside the river? I don't know, actually. What we could do is do it a bit like this, then turn this alley into a main street as well. Let's try an idea that I'm getting right now. Let's make these slightly bigger than the standard. I think that'll be good. And I'm also rotating the house. So put this right here in front. Is it also in the back? Yes. Okay. Well, that's house number 1. Then I'll plant house number 2. And then we can get going with unpulsing at a lower speed. I'm going to already make an angle here, so that we can build a few houses with very small gardens here and still keep room for the fisheries and stuff. So hopefully we can make a few shapes that we rarely use. That would be nice. All right, that's house number 2. Let's start unpulsing, so at least things get built and we get going a bit. Now, of course, in this game, there's so many opportunities and so many things you can do. So you should totally play it your own way, because that's probably the best. All right, now we can start to make a house here too. I guess we're going to keep the little form that we're using here, right? Like this. House should be in the fenced area. I know, I'm just trying to find the corner here. All right, that's another house. And then we'll hit the F1 button again. We can place this now on this side a bit, and we'll do it a bit like this. So this is a bit oddly shaped, but at least I think this will be fun to watch. And then we get a little bit different town than we usually create, where everything is so nice and tidy and straight, and then people start complaining that they can't build straight towns while I can and stuff like that. Oh, this is all uneven terrain here. So we couldn't even build here if we wanted to. This is all uneven terrain. Ah, here's some better terrain. All right. So it's not that bad if this gets a bit closer to the river. That would not be a problem. What are the new updates to this game? Well, we now have... Let's see if I can actually find them. That's usually the thing. We now have a potter, where we can build pottery buildings. We have the... I think that's mostly the main building that we got new. We already got the soapworks and stuff. And if we read the help function, earthenware is made by firing clay in a kiln and then firing again with glaze applied. And that glaze you can't produce yet, we have to import it. But of course that's going to be in the game where you can actually just make it yourself. For a batch of 100 units you'll need 200 clay and 50 glaze. So we now have pottery in the game. I think that's nice, and that should be fun. And then we'll see what we can do with that. But I guess that's a little bit for a little later in the game, not straight off. We now have a brick arch, which we can use to decorate the town a bit. So that should be very interesting. And I'm just hoping for more and more decorations. But at least we got one more, so that's nice. And, well, nothing else, basically. They made some changes to the AI and stuff, and to how things are calculated, and some background work. But at least these are 2 new buildings. Hey, PSV Basel, nice of you to join us. How are you? Alright, well, speed 1 is a bit slow, but we still have to put down quite a bit of housing. So I'm not going to go too fast right now. We only have set 4 houses out of the 9 that we're going to need. So maybe we should continue with this a bit. I'm just a bit in doubt where we should continue. I think what I would like to do is keep this little alley here for some industries. So then we could continue our housing straight off right here. And this is also pretty close to where the camp is. And the forestry and the clay pit. So they should be able to build this rather quickly. And that's a good thing, of course. There we go. Let's hit the F1 button. I remember when I played this game and I rarely used the F1 button, or basically I never used it. And since I started using it, I'm just such a big fan of it. Because it's such a great button. You can really do a bit of customization and stuff. That's really nice. Fine, how are you? Oh, I'm fine. I'm doing good, actually. The little one's a bit sick again, which is fine. I mean, she's supposed to get sick a lot at her age. But, oh, she's good. She's asleep now. And if she has a good night, she can just go to school tomorrow. Nothing bad. But, we just had a very long day at school today because she had to go to school today, then to swimming class, and then back to school for some Christmas play that they were doing, which was really enjoyable, really fun, and also really busy, lots of noise. All those kids that did not get a proper upbringing at home, so they just make a lot of noise and scream and stuff. And apparently we are a very rare breed that actually teaches our kids some manners. But oh well, we survived, and now we're home again. And she's asleep. Hopefully for a good night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 houses. Alright, we can speed up a bit. So we have the first things planned. A bit different than usual, but I like it. And we'll see from here on. I still have all the fish we caught to can. Oh, still a lot of fishing to do. Well, I guess if you leave Ostriv on speed 1 and you have a nice long building queue, you can do some canning and stuff while the games run slowly, and you don't have to do that much. So I guess you can do both at the same time. Well, PSV, I hope your son is still happy with all the presents he got from his birthday. Alright, let's get some workers in here. You know, I'd like to get 4 in there so that they can start to accumulate a few trees. And from there on, they can then be added to the builders. Now, of course, these will also be getting some firewood in. So we could start the first 2 charcoal piles. Because now we have a bunch of ladies that aren't really doing anything. So why not get 2 charcoal piles going? We'll add more to them later. But as we can see, the ladies now start to walk. So they created some firewood here. And they will bring it to the charcoal kiln. So that we have charcoal available even before we get a smithy. That will be interesting. And I hope everybody else is doing fine. Let me know what you've been doing today. I already told you what I've been doing. Hey, Buffy, nice to see you. How are you? All is fine here. Thanks for asking. Alright, oh, over halfway in. That's very good. There's a lot arriving. Perfect. It's not really helpful with the wood and the logs, of course, but it's a start. And everybody's busy now, so that's a good thing too. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, we still need 2 more at least to finish the amount of houses that we need. I do think we have plenty of space on this map though, which can make it rather interesting. Maybe we should just do 2 bigger houses here. So, well, not really bigger houses, but a little bit more like this. So that you just get 1 big house here with a good sized garden. That will give us some nice amounts of food, I think. We should not do all the houses at the sides now. We should also keep them in there sometimes. So let's do it like that too. I like to put up charcoal pits right away to get the ladies working. Oh, you're really a lady driver. Also some hay dryers, just to get a jump on that for when cow time comes. Yeah, that's smart, but I don't know where to put my farm yet. Probably up here. But, well, cows are still quite a bit away. I want to get a farm up and running first, so then I have the time for the hay dryers. I do like now to really make these areas where you have everything you need for a certain type of good. So I'd like to build a farm now with hay dryers and the cow shed and everything in that farming zone. So that's why I'm not putting up hay dryers yet, because we don't really need them at this point. But I do like the fact that we get a lot of firewood already. And that we have the first charcoal burning. That's great. Now we have 8 houses planned, so just 1 more. And this should all be good. Now we can fill this area all the way up with houses. So what we just could do is start setting up a house here too. Then we get something of a main street here, like this. And then we have the 9 houses planned, and it's just a time or a matter of actually getting them all in. Oh no, we'll put this in the middle. That should be fun too. Then they can have a garden all around. I think I would like that, a garden all around. I just put up the hay dryers near the camp, and then when it's ready to build in that area. Oh yeah, that's smart. That's smart. But my ladies are gonna be very busy later on, so I try to spare them a bit for now. Alright, let's see. Because it's already time. Oh, now we have to click to the next page for this nice looking bench. But I think it's already time to place a few benches near the houses. I mean, we have the time for it now. They're just building everything. We can immediately see people rushing towards it. So apparently they really like to have a bench close. Let's start off with 2. That should be fine. I was able to get cows fairly early on that way. Yeah, that's an idea. That's an idea. We'll see. At least we can see that this house is starting to form a nice garden that hopefully produces a lot. So that should be good. Build big stockpiles. Yeah, that's, especially in Banished, that can be smart. Just build a big stockpile, go rampaging on all the stone and wooden stuff that you can get, and then start building, because then they can build everything fairly quickly. That's why I get the amount of workers in here that I do, but I can see already we have 9 logs, we have all the firewood, and we have the wood. So I might just get 2 people out of here now, actually right now, and get them on the building group, so that goes faster. And these 2 can now keep up with their 11 logs already in sight. So that's a good thing. That should work. Here comes the second house. A school. Yeah. People, we have to be a little bit patient, though, because we first need to get to our 9 houses. Then we can look forward. I have my webcam working on the Discord now. Nice. Iradev saw it, and the look of me scared her shitless. Not a wet screen, but a broken screen. Well, that's nice. Oh, that's why I don't get a webcam. Alright, let's get 2 extra charcoal piles, just because we can. And also to finish off this area for a bit. Because this should be the charcoal area. Alright, let's see, because the fencing is this fencing, I believe. Yep. Alright, so we can now fence this off for a bit, because I would like that. Oh, that doesn't work. Place is occupied. Alright, well, trying to attach it here. That's better. And then we'll do one here too. Luckily we can attach it like this. And then we'll leave this open. But I am going to close it off right here, because I want this to be a closed off area with 1 entrance, just for the flavor of things. It's probably not the smartest. Now, since this is all ashes, I'm going to build ash trees here to decorate this. Oh, but we need to get the fence up there too, I guess. So we'll build a big ash tree here and 1 here. Can I build 1 in here? Probably not, no, but we can build them in the front here. Alright, and then right here in the corners. So these trees can grow really fast because of all the CO2 from these burnings, so that should be good. We still have to fence this off though, because I don't want them to be able to take detours there. So yeah, this should also be closed off like that. Just because I like it that way. I have to add a bit of flavor to it. Bit scared or shirtless. Yeah, well, I have to say, so far I'm really enjoying the speakeasy on the Discord. It's really nice to be able to talk to people. It goes way faster than typing. You can hear how people say stuff, and you can just exchange nice stories. I've been speaking to Cooper there for a few times now. He has some great stories, but also Shoriel was there, was really fun. So I'm a big fan of the speakeasy. So if anytime you want to have some fun talking to somebody, just join the speakeasy, turn on your mic, and we can all talk. Of course, there's always people that will turn on their webcam too, that's fine. Oh, they are out of trees now because they of all the firewood. But that's good. At least we have charcoal enough now, so that's good. I don't have the patience for Banished. Well, Banished can also go to Ruins fairly quickly. I've managed that a few times, so there's always a lot to do in Banished. Or I'm just fairly poorly at it, that's why I have to do a lot of the time in Banished. That could also be the case, you can never be too sure. But it's getting very nice and cozy on the Discord. I like it. Lots of people posting videos and chatting to each other. It's really nice. And of course, 15 people watching, 7 likes. Thank you all so much. That's amazing. I like it. Very nice and cozy. All right, we still have the houses to go, but we also need to plan ahead because we're going to need a thatcher. We are going to need a smithy. We are going to need a carpenter at some point. So I guess we should start planning for a bit. Now you can see all the thatch growing here, so there is plenty there. So what we could do is place the thatchery somewhere here. Maybe try and get it back a bit, but... Or place... No, we're not going to place it next to that. I think I'm going to place the smithy here first, because I think that's a better place for it. So we'll do the smithy here. But we also need carts to go around town. I have a better idea. Let's start with a cart parking. So that we can actually have some extra carts to drive around town. Next to that we built the smithy. Like this. And then next to that we can build the thatchery. So that we can get the thatcher. We can always change the... I think the thatchery should face the water for quick... No, we have a main road here. That should be the main thing to focus on. Alright, there we go. Then we move the thatchery up. Because I want that first. And then the smithy. That should be nice. There's a Discord. Yeah, we have a Discord. That's really nice. You can join up there. There's a link in the description, I believe. If it doesn't work, I'll post a link near the end of the stream. But there's a link in the description to every video I upload, I believe. So, yeah, it's in there. So that's you can always join up. Really nice. Everybody's welcome there. Maybe I will tell you next time how I got rid of my appendix. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. You have some great stories. I don't know if I want to hear them all right before I go to bed, because I do want to sleep and not have nightmares. But yeah, you have great stories. Nice, Buffy. Welcome. I guess you use a different name in the Discord. Always so interesting, all these people using different names on YouTube and on the Discord, and then I get all confused and I don't know who I'm talking to and feel embarrassed that I don't know, but they use different names. You also got me forced in Settlement Survival. Well, you have a set of great games here at FCHO. Just wait for the day until you get snowed in there in Canada, and then you can play them all the time. Alright, so we have 3 houses, number 4 upcoming, and it's May now, so we're on schedule, that's good. Kevin Frost was on the Discord. Does he know himself? That's the big question. Alright, the trees are back up to where they should be, so that's all good. This still needs some stuff though, that's interesting. We're already building the house, but it still needs stuff as well. They should bring that in quickly now. We have 6 builders. Okay, I was maybe a little wild as young. But they cannot be so bad, so just if... Oh, you just had a fun life, Cooper. That's the better way to put it. It's my name backwards. Cool. So you're set for a bit. Yeah, Iridev's set for a bit. I don't know if we will get snowed in. Looks like a green Christmas this year. Well, something nice for a change, but who knows? The winter will last a bit longer than Christmas usually, so there's still plenty of time for you to get snowed in. We sometimes even get snow here in April, so I bet you can get some snow at your place too. Hey, Shuriel! Nice of you to join us. No apology needed, of course. We're just happy that you're here. How are you? Hope you had a nice day. People still sitting on the benches, that's good. The house now has everything, so they're finishing it, that's great. I will change my name on YouTube so it's the same. Oh, that's totally up to you. I wasn't meaning to tell you that you had to do that or something, so please feel free to not do it or well, do it, whatever. But it's just an interesting thing that I noticed that a lot of people use different names. Just had dinner. Well, I hope you had a nice dinner. Really busy with washing before weather turns again. Yeah, that's what happens if you use one day to just play Ostriv all day, then the other day you have to just work hard in the house, I guess. 18 people watching, 10 likes. People, thank you so much. You are all amazing. That's great. I'm really happy with that. Could not have asked for more. What nice support. Thank you all. Alright, it's time to start making a little alley now that our tree guys have some time for that. Close to another tree, place occupied. But there we can put up a tree. I really like these alleys with trees in the middle. Somehow. Well, in the middle. I don't have a carpenter's eye, so it's probably not really in the middle, but hey, at least I do my best. I did. I made grasak. Okay. What's that? I hope you didn't cook your neighbor. Grasak. I'll get an image for you. Ooh. Thanks. Grasak. Sounds like something with meat. I don't know. Somehow it gives me that feel. Kicking my ass off. Oh, that's a new one. A grass shack. Nice. Pathing will always be so satisfying in this game. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. And sometimes you just steer them a bit by putting up some fencing, but it's also it's always really nice getting those nice paths and stuff. Hey, Nifash, nice of you to join us. How are you? There's Roadhog. There's a totally different meaning, yeah. Basically, it's peas. Alright. So why didn't you just make peas then? So I wonder, let me ask the chat. Any of you who plays this game does zoom in completely every now and then just to admire the buildings? I mean, look at this. It's never straight. All the eye for detail. Every plank looks different. It's so amazing. Then there's all these trees laying outside. There should be 17. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's nice. There's some planks here. It's just amazing the amount of detail in this game. Look at how they built this house and all you can see. I just wish we could look in the houses when they put up furniture and stuff. But this game just looks so amazing. Logged on late. Had a massive thunderstorm. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Well, I guess you did good by not logging in and keeping your computer off. That's way better than when the lightning strikes and your computer breaks down. But has all been well in the thunderstorm or some damage, or zoom in and move her out? Yeah, I'm trying to. Look at this. I really love how this looks. And there's this little chimney up there. There's even these little details here on the roof. There we have the garden. That's nice. I just really love how detailed this game is. Look at all the fencing. Never a straight fence. No straight lines. It's just awesome. Here we have some fruits and stuff, or some veggies growing. Looks really cool. Here we have the cabbages. All these different housing, different detailings on the flooring. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I sometimes forget it when I'm playing. You're just having so much fun building your town and stuff, and then you forget to just zoom in every now and then and just admire the amount of work that they actually put in that. And I think that's something that a lot of games can learn from, because right here, it really looks like a house. There's these games where they also have nice graphics, but you can really see that it's just a picture that they've put on. And here it's almost like there's actual wood on here. It's not like there's just pictures of wood. It's just, I don't know how they do it, but it's, for me, it's really impressive and really good. Look at them here filling the foundation here with clay. That's so cool. Not the cabbage. Hey, one last midnight. Nice of you to join us. How are you? All is well. Thunder and lightning with heavy rain. Alright, well, as long as there's no damage, no trees being split by the lightning falling on your house and stuff, then we're all happy. That's great. Building the church, brewery, and distillery I used to zoom in when building. Yeah, those are nice too. But also, like the ironworks, or what they smeltery, looks really cool when they build it. In the water, that's just amazing. All these graphics are so good. So how are you, Midnight? Oh wow, you really changed your name fast. That's cool, Biffy Biffy. Just going to keep calling you like that. It's been a while since I've played Ostriv. Well, the new update is nice. It corrupted all my old save games, so that's why we started over. But it's nice. We now have the pottery. Can't wait to see how that builds and all the building phases and stuff. So that should be fun. And we now have a brick arch. Something I'm looking forward to. It's pretty decent sized, so I think we can put it in like when we build a big market square at an entrance, we can use this as an entrance on multiple sides. It's just, now I really miss that we can just build a wall. So, and now I want to build a little stone wall as a sort of fencing off an area, but we don't have that yet. So I'm really looking forward to that now. Don't know if that's going to be in, but we'll see. Doing well. Come join us tonight for some Valheim. Nice. We will protect you. Don't be scared. Oh, I have to see. I'll be streaming till 10 at least, 10 p.m. in the evening, so then I might have a little bit of time to at least watch your stream then. That should be cool. And to everybody watching, if you have not done so, One Last Midnight is also a streamer. Great guy, you should really visit him. If you just want to check out his channel, click on his name, you can check out his channel real fast. If you enjoy it, just subscribe to him, give his vids a bit like. That's really sweet. That's Valheim. That's also a game, kind of Viking-like city building, but with different twists and stuff. It might be fairly early morning for you. Well, then I'm in bed. I have a little girl at home, so I have to take care of her. So I'm sleeping when I can. Alright, 3 houses to go. It's July. July, August, September, October, November. We have 5 months to finish the 3 houses. I think we should be fine. Especially if we move this one over to that one. That should be good. Then we get the thatchery and the smithy. So we could also start to plan the carpenter already. And where should the carpenter go? Well, next to the forester, of course. Alright, that's plan 2. Alright, interesting. Question for the chat. Soon enough, this whole square will be empty because we get all the stuff out. Should I make a little market square / town hall area here? Or should I build houses in it? I think if we build a town hall somewhere here and then a granary and some market stalls and make a little park in it and lots of greens and benches and stuff, that could be really nice. And then we just build the houses all around it. And then we already have that square. This won't be the church square then though, but just the town hall and the marketplace. Just let me know. He was in The Voice last night on your disc pad. Oh really? Nice. Memorial Park. Ooh, Memorial Park. Well, those are things that we can add later on then. Then I built the town hall. We'll build the market on one side. And then once we get to bricks, we can also add like the Patron of the Arts Monument. That you can buy on the Steam page to support the effort in Ukraine. A bar. Yeah, of course Roadhog wants a bar. Sorry, I missed it. Are you keeping the campfire? I haven't thought about it yet, but it would be kind of in the middle of the square. So I could be keeping the campfire, put some benches around it, and then create a park around that. And then here we'll have the town hall, and then here we'll have the granary. Or another idea is just to do a granary and some market places here, and then just create one big park here. And then we do the town hall at a different spot. I think that might actually be better. Hey, Betul Zora! Nice of you to join us. How are you? I'm so happy to be here live, even if late. Nice. Hi. How late is it at your place then? But anyways, let's all soon enough head over to One Last Midnight. Pay him a little visit when he's streaming. He deserves it. Great guy. You started over. Yeah, I started over. The new update that added the pottery building also corrupted a lot of the saves, and a lot of people were struggling with it. So the game just keeps crashing every couple of minutes. So I had to start over. It's fine though. I mean, now we're building on map 8, which was desired by some people, so that's a nice thing. And we now have the option to build the new buildings and stuff later on, so that'll be nice. Spreek je Nederlands? Nee. Yeah, I do speak Dutch. I don't do that a lot because most people in chat can't follow. But yeah, I'm Dutch, Sebake. Nice of you to join us. How are you? You speak Dutch too, I guess so. Yeah, you do speak Dutch because you wrote it in Dutch, I guess. But feel free to let us know. So where you from, Betul? Ja, toch. Goed, man. Really nice, really nice. Do you have farm fields in the houses? I have houses with gardens so far. Yeah, we're building houses with gardens in the beginning now. And then soon enough we're going to start a farm as well. And then here in the middle we're going to do a big park and a market. I guess we could do a little bit of a market park. So just a big park, but also some market places in it. That could be interesting. I'm Turkish by descent, grew up in the USA. Ah, okay. John wants you to play map 34. Yeah, he probably does want me to do that, yeah. Well, they have to add it first, but we'll see. A lot of Dutchies here, yeah. There should be. We're all over the world. Goedenavond allemaal. Ik hoop dat het goed met jullie gaat. Very good, Shuriel. Very good. Is that yours? Or did Google Translate help out a bit? Nice, Betul. So, do you live in Turkey now or in the US? Because if you live in the US, I don't think it's that late, right? Because then it should be either morning or the afternoon or something like that. Are those houses? How did you get them that full? Well, if you put down a house with a garden, you can see that this is the size. But if you want to build a house with a different size, you can do that. Well, basically not the house, but you can change the garden size. So if I put it right here, let's just do it for this instance. I hit the F1 button. Then now you can see these 4 dots arriving, and there's also a dot on the house. And then you can basically change the shape. So if we want to do something like this, we could make a very big, very big garden. I've actually done a lot of testing with this. I made a special Ostriv food video where I'm also showing the results. But a house like this can feed up to 10 people, a house with a garden like this. And that's especially if you work on the edges of the map. Building a few of these can sustain quite a big population. You don't even need a lot of farms then. And you just hit enter, and now they are going to build this. I'm of course not going to build it. And the resources stay the same whether you build a small house or a big house, so there's no change in that. But you can just make big gardens that way, or small gardens if you want to. I've also played a game where I made very small gardens. Basically, if you build the standard like this is just the standard that you have, you get somewhere between 150 and 200 food, which is enough to feed 2 people for a year, but that's it. So if you have 2 adults living there and a few kids, they don't even produce enough to sustain themselves. And if you build the big garden or the bigger garden, they can make a lot more food. So we can see already here, these should be bringing in some stuff soon, I guess. Or is it not harvest time yet? No, I think it's time yet. Soon enough, these will be bringing in. Let's see. These have no cabbages right now. We can see they have a big cabbage field. So let's see later on how much they will bring in, so that we can see how much food they actually produce. That will be interesting. I came here to learn. I feel so cheapies right now. Oh, that's no problem. I'm in the USA. It's almost 2 p.m. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, it's almost 9 in the evening here now, so a bit later. All right. It's August. We're getting the last house up, so then we have the 9 houses. You do know you can delete that building with right mouse button. Oh, I don't know. I don't use that, but thanks. I said late because it looks like you've been playing for 30 minutes and I missed the beginning. Oh, that way. Oh, I thought it was really late at your place. My mistake. Yeah, I've been playing for 45 minutes right now, which is fine. And you're not late. You're never too late for the fun. We were building pine trees here, I believe. Let's check. Yes, I want to add a rest of the row of pine trees, so at least that gets done. Oops, had to hold shift here. Let's go like that. Well, then soon everybody should have a house, which is something. Then we can start working on the inner area. But I also really want to start setting up a farm, because I want to get farming as soon as the winter is over. So I guess we should build a farm somewhere up here. But I want to keep some space for cow sheds and stuff too, I guess. We need the thatchery and the smithy, and then we're going to build the farm, I think. Let's try it that way. That could be good. I'll make you a lasagna. That will change your religion. Ooh. Chat goes a bit fast, so I'm sorry if I can't keep up. Please put add and then PatmosIV in the question that you ask me, so that I get a highlighted message and I know you're specifically asking me something. Then there's a bigger chance that I will catch it and I will answer your question. I always try to keep up with chat, but it's a bit hard sometimes. Well, build houses for all the families. We are doing that. There's just 1 house left to be done, but it has all the goods, so that works. And that's also good to know for people. Sometimes people struggle with that, but you have enough resources to build all the houses without getting the thatchery and stuff. All you need is the forestry and the clay pit. So that gives you plenty of time to build the 9 houses. You can see right now I've not even built them the most efficient way next to the resource production buildings. And there's plenty of time to build the 9 houses. No worries about that. A fast way to delete before they start building. Yeah, that is a fast way. Thanks. Yeah, there's a lot of hints going around in the Discord, so if you want more hints about this game, there's plenty of people with a lot of knowledge. Cooper is very proficient in this game. He plays this very much. He even had a town that lasted for over 200 years. So if you want some advice, go to Cooper. I've also started working on a little economics video for this game that will basically explain all the basics in the economics, how you can set up your taxes and stuff. And explaining you what's happening when you change some settings. Hopefully that'll help some people too. Alright, here comes the last village house. Finish it, put a roof on it. Let's go check. Look at all this detailing there. They pick up the thatch. You can actually see the thatch coming up. That's really cool. Fishing! Oh, fishing could be interesting, but fishing is very labor intensive with men, and I need the men for certain other jobs right now. We're gonna get to fishing, but I think first we have to get a granary soon and then a market stall so we can start to buy some of the goods that people are actually producing right now. Because I think that's good. Let's take a look at this building. They have some marrow, some cabbage and some peas. I want to see what the actually harvest will be. But right now with 25 people and only 9 men, we don't have the men to do some actual fishing yet. So I understand the desire, but we'll have to wait a little bit for that. Let's see. How big should the area be? I'm going to start setting off the area for the park and the granary and stuff. I think it should be something like this, but then we have to make entrances in it as well, but I have to get going with it. Alright, we'll have to delete this still because I forgot the entrance. Maybe we should do the entrances a little bit different than usual. So we'll do it something like this. And an entrance on this side too. There we go. Alright, well this is a start. Then I'll build the granary right here so that we can store all the food close to where the market is. Actually, I'm going to keep the granary outside of this area because this will be the park. So the granary should be right outside. And then we just make a big city park out of this. I think that could be nice. Someone threw a milk bottle at me once. I said, what was that? They said, pasteurized. Oh, that's a good one. Alright, question for the chat. Should I keep the logs around the campfire or should I place a few benches here and remove the logs? I don't really like those logs, but it's up to chat. Let me know. As I will at least continue the fencing for a bit. I think we should have multiple entrances to this so that it will be interesting that way and not so static with only entrances at certain points. Should be a real city park, I guess. This could be a little longer. We'll make an entrance here. Oh wow, this is a lot longer actually. I will do it a bit more like this then. Alright, let's get rid of this piece. And that piece. Alright, now at least we have the area set, so we know where the whole park and markets and stuff will be. I think that's good. I removed the logs and put nice benches instead. Yeah, me too, me too, me too. Nice place to sit and hang around, yeah. Guess we should get a tavern soon, not that any family will live there anytime soon, but I think we should not do the too nice benches though, because it kind of feels to me that those are more reserved for different spots. Alright, there we go. Oh, he's sitting here with a cart. What's he doing? He was sitting on the bench with his cart. Oh, that's new. Alright, let's put up some birch trees here already, so that at least they have some shade soon. That should be a start. Hey Patmos, have you not noticed when the last house is built, the fire die out? After last patch, I do not go in one fire as it did before. Yeah, it did go out. That's true. Oh, then that really means that there's nobody tending to this fire anymore. Because they all have a house. Oh, that's interesting. They don't need the fire anymore to keep them warm and then they just abandon the fire. Oh, I wish there was a way to revive it. We have plenty of logs, so that's interesting. Oh, that's a very detailed vision. That's good. That's good, Cooper. Good eyes. Well, this is actually the first time I'm getting to the point where I'm playing a new town with the new update, so I have not noticed it yet, but now I do. Alright, let's see. This family grew some cabbages, and they have grown 361 cabbages. Which only these cabbages are already good enough to feed 3 adults and a kid, and then they will run out of cabbage. Now, of course, it's not good for the food variety, but just the amount that they grew in this big garden is really nice. These have grown almost 280 marrow because they had a bit already in there, so that is nice. These have grown a lot of garlic and some horseradish, so we're getting a lot of food out of these gardens. I really like it. So it really works if you build these big gardens or bigger gardens, because they can really produce a lot of food and keep everybody well fed for a long time. Alright, let's start with at least one marketplace, so that we can start to sell some goods at some point once the granary is up. Won't be there yet, but we'll get there soon enough. Let's get the ladies to work in the thatchery, because we're going to need thatch. I'm already forgetting some stuff. This is not good. Alright, we need one nice man to work in the smithy for now. Let's set this up here. This can be 500. This can be 5,000. They can be supplied by laborers and the carter. That's fine. Alright, they're bringing in the thatch already. That goes really quick because they're very close to the river. I like that a lot. Those big gardens are amazing. Oh, wait till you build one on the full size and then see the first harvest it brings in. That's really... You'll be amazed by how much it actually brings in. And if they do it good, they do their food variety of their own. So this family has cabbage and a lot of peas, so they just need one more food source. And they'll be good for a very long time. Alright, so this is the... we can't change it now. I really want to change this now. I can't do so. Alright, we're fine. I have to find another spot for the city hall, of course. We're not going to wait too long with that. But we also need extra housing. Here comes the granary. I think I want to get a few extra houses here around the granary, and we'll do houses without a garden so that we can fit in a lot. So we'll do it something like this. Not too close, so the family still have an entrance. But I think if we can fit one in here too... Oh, barely. Oh, that's not nice. I want to be able to fit in this one and then a house here too. Yeah, this works. This one doesn't have a long front porch, so that's better. So this is 6 houses in a small area around the granary. And that'll work very well. That'll give us the extra room we need for some extra hands in town. I like that. You need the town hall. Yeah, we're going to need the town hall soon. I was actually thinking, since we have the park here, we could make the town hall somewhere here. Maybe a bit like this. Build a fence around it so that the people can go from the park straight into the town hall area and back. I'm actually just going to try and set it up so you can see what I mean. We'll just completely fence it off like this. We need a big arch in front, I guess. Where's the big arch? There's the big arch. Something like that. Then we can do it like this. And then from the town hall you can quickly go to the park. I think that's good. And then we can do something else here. I'm not sure yet what, but we'll find out at some point. And a school. Yeah, we need a school too. Or maybe we can do the school here then, later on. We can probably already put it down. But that's so big. But this could be the city school. Is this how I want it to be? I'm not 100% sure. I have to think about it. It's a good idea, but I have to think about it. I checked if the new update included being able to destroy Town Hall, and it still says not implemented. Ah, that's a good thing here I'd have to know. Thanks. That's a good thing to know. Build a farm to produce food for your citizens and future livestock. Yes, game, I will do that. Build more houses to attract new citizens. Everything's in the queue. Stop nagging me about it. Alright, here we go. There's the thatch. Oh, they need a bit more. We have the thatchery, but they're not producing enough. Go to work, ladies. Come on. Shoot, shoot. Go, go, go. Where are the ladies? They're all at home. Taking a rest, going to work. Taking a rest, going to work. Oh. The school in the park. Oh, that could be interesting. But I guess we need to have the camp center removed first. And the camp storage at some point. So I will... Yeah, maybe we can do it somewhere here in the corner. We'll also have to completely fill out the park, of course, with trees and bushes and stuff, but we'll do that a little later on. It is a good idea, Gavin. Thanks. That could be very nice. Then we have the school in here too. Either in a corner or somewhere in the middle, but we also have the park here in the middle. Maybe later on, once all the other things are removed, we could do the school a bit like this or something, so that the parrots can sit outside with the campfire. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. The village I live in is on a rolling stone ridge. The water we drink is taken from an underground river 200 meters down. Never seeps. Always ice cold. Good water. Nice. Are we in for a new record? 24 is the current in likes. So hit that button. Yeah, I believe the record now is 24 likes during a live stream. I mean, afterwards sometimes they're added quite a few more, but... 24 in one stream, that's true. So thank you all very much. It's been already an hour. We're going to continue for at least another hour. But thanks so much for being here. I hope you enjoy. And if you do, please hit that like button. If you are not subscribed to my channel and you want to see more and get notified and stuff, just subscribe to my channel. It's completely free and a big help for me. I know I'm usually not the one that's just shouting to everybody to subscribe. And if you don't want to, please don't. But it would be a nice help. So thank you. Peppers, paprika, same thing, and they kill my stomach. Ooh, I would not know what I would do. Definitely enjoy being here. That's great, Batul, that's great. We enjoy having you here. Thanks so much for taking the time to be here. That's really nice. Can you get pigs? Yeah, there is a pigsty in. We can get pigs at some point, but they are very costly in terms of food. They really eat a ton of food. So pigs will be... for later in the game, as are some of the other things. Alright, we have to set this up and get a manager straight. Alright, we have a manager. Alright, let's set up some fields. I like to keep this little area for some farm stuff. So maybe we can start off some fields from here, I guess. Let's see, I want to make them 50 long. So we're starting off like this. 50 by 25. Been explaining recently to somebody why you should do 50 by 25 and not just 50 by 50. Right, let's see, that's 50 and 25. Something like that. Alright, that's one field. There we go. Let's create the second one. Now, of course, this is not the most efficient in terms of that they can go there very quickly from the farmhouse. It will take them a little bit of time, but I don't mind. We can also make fields opposite to it now. But at least I want to get the first farm going so that we can grow some extra food that we don't have for all citizens yet. And we could maybe even export a little or use it for some animals. So that can be really good. Alright, that's 4... I think I'm going to start off with 6 fields first, maybe. We don't need 8 straight away. We can do that later. How long is this? Alright, and then we'll do one more. They'll have to remove a few trees for the last one, but that's fine. I don't really mind them taking out a few trees. There we go. All right, now we can set them up. Now we just need some basic food. We don't need anything special. So we can start off with buckwheat and potatoes and then a fallow field because we ran out of the fertility. Then we'll do another batch with buckwheat and potatoes. And if we set it up like this, we will always have at least one fallow field, which makes sure that we can house cows on them. And we will never run out of the fertility, so that's a good one. That's nice. Then let's see. What else? Well, we have to start working on some clothing at some point, so hemp could be a good one. Question it, what goes with hemp? Well, we can get some wheat to go with it. Oh, that's 50% and 10%. Yeah, we can do some wheat and some hemp. Then we also get the wheat. We just have to get a windmill then. Not ready. Yeah, as soon as this field's ready, we'll set it up with that one too. Let's activate all the fields so that they can start to work there. We've set it to hopefully only ladies. Let's get the ladies in. We don't have seasonal hiring yet, so we can't get to getting the ladies out of the thatchery and stuff at some point. So we'll do that manually so that at least we get plenty of people on the farm. Are you not going to throw peppers at me? Nobody's going to throw peppers at you. I'll forbid it. Be nice to each other. I'm just big in mouth and small on earth. Oh. You are a wonderful person, Mr. Cooper. You need to keep that in mind. Don't talk yourself down. You're an amazing man. Alright, let's see. We have the market stall. We don't have workers for it. But we now have the granary so that we can start to buy some food from the locals. So we can buy some cabbage, some peas, and maybe some marrow. That should be good enough. So let's see. Some cabbage, some peas, and some marrow. We'll buy that and respread it throughout town soon enough. And by doing so, we will have food on the market, and we will be able to occupy new houses with new immigrants. But we first have to get one of the houses, so I'm not going to implement this yet because we need a worker in there. We don't have them right now, but at some point we will. More scared of you. You seem very passionate against peppers and people who like them. Oh. Well, I like peppers, so I hope she isn't passionate against me, but I highly doubt it. She's just a very sweet, kind-hearted lady. Alright, so once this house is done, I'm going to put somebody into the market stall and into the and enable them to buy some stuff in the granary so that we can start to get immigrants in. Alright, there we go. Not the people, just the peppers. Well, maybe I identify as a pepper, who knows? I was told by little one a while ago that when she touched my nose you hear pep, which sounds a bit like pepper, so maybe I'm a pepper. Can never be sure. 29 viewers. Wow, people, this is amazing. That's also, I guess, almost a new record. I believe the record's at 34. So nice of you to join us. Hope you'll enjoy. Feel free to mingle in chat. There's a bunch of very, 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 very nice people in chat. Can't say that enough. Chat here is amazing. If you just want to lurk around, totally fine too. But just feel free to chat around, ask me questions, talk to all the others about all the important and insignificant things that we can talk about. It's all just really nice. Alright, so once the winter is gone, we can actually soon see them then starting to put some veggies in the ground, but that might take some time. Me lurking today. That's fine, Thomas. That's fine. I'm just happy you're there. Wouldn't want to miss you here. Hope you're good. How's Florida today? Hey, Lava. Nice of you to join us. How are you today? I hope Keith's doing fine. I haven't heard from him since last time. Alright, this house is almost ready. Let's start buying some goods from the locals. But I think for actually being able to buy goods from the locals, you need somebody in the warehouse. Usually you don't need anybody in the warehouse because your laborers can do all the jobs in the warehouse. Although we don't have laborers too, so that might also be an issue. There will be no gathering of thatch and stuff, so I'll put one lady in here now. I'll make this a lady job. Same with the market, by the way. We make this a lady job. And then hopefully as soon as one of the ladies joins here, that we've made free, there she is. Now she can start to buy the goods. There you can see them incoming. Then now we will also put a laborer in here, or worker in here, and then we can start to sell them, and then we can get a new family in town, which is rather quick. I like that. I'm good with super hot, but I tend to keep the food I cook eatable by everyone, at least most. Oh, I'm not a big fan of those very hot peppers. That's just too hot for me. I'm just a simple guy. Ah, we're out of nails for a bit, so we're going to need that extra smithy. There's no need keeping all the builders if we can't even keep up with the production here. We have plenty of charcoal, so that's no issue. We should have plenty of iron, yes, so that's all working. We just need somebody in here now. Question is, where... Oh, they probably went into the farm. Ah, that's the thing. Well, let's get all these ladies out then, so that at least they can do these jobs. Oh, and we should also be selling some firewood. That will be nice for the people. And make us some money. Howdy. Florida's nice today. Temp in the high 60s, up to 70s later this week. That's nice. That's nice. So how's Lava? Everything fine? House is still vacant, but yeah, they're now here to sell some goods. Everything is in the green, so we could be getting another family in. Can't wait for the message to appear. Alright, this one is empty now, so let's get rid of this one because I don't want to keep that. I do think we need an extra well soon, though. Especially for all the people here. Let's just build one in this spot here. And then we have this one for the rest of the town folks. That should be okay for now. About the same temperature here. Oh, nice. Well, it's about 8 degrees Celsius here. But the wind's pretty chilly the last day. So even though it's like 8-9 degrees during the day, it feels really cold actually. Which is interesting because a few days before it was like 4 or 3 degrees and it felt warmer actually. Fine, just finally caught you live by chance each time. Is there an announcement in your Discord when you do? There's a schedule below actually, so if you go to the video description, there's a schedule. I stream every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. Fridays and Sundays will usually be 7 PM Central European time, and Wednesdays vary a bit. Depending on whether wifey is home or not and whether I have to put little one to bed or not. That could be starting just at 7, just as all the other streams, or sometimes at 8 or even a little later. And I always try to put up all my streams a day before I actually stream, so that when you get on YouTube, you can already see the stream popping up, so that you can know that I'll be streaming and which time. And it of course changes the time then to your local time, so you can really see when it is. Alright, we have good amounts of food here that we're trying to sell. I like it. Town hall's being built now, so then we can finally start setting the economy for a bit. We have the carpenter now, so we can try to acquire an extra cart, but I don't think we have... Oh, we do have a man available. That's cool. Oh, that's because a new family came in. Let's slow down a bit. We're going way too fast. I need to keep up with things. Let's get 5,000 wood in here. They can be put in by laborers. That's fine. We can see the snow going away. That's a good sign. I wonder... Ah, 2 adults and 2 kids. That's great. Here, another family with 2 adults. And I don't know if this one's coming along with them. apparently he is, because I can see 4 lines, so that's good. And their kit, so we're finally growing. We started off with 25 people. We're now up to 33. That's really nice. Hey, wifey! Nice of you to join us. How's the painting coming along? Alright, let's try and get some ladies in here again. But probably most people are working at the farm now. Yeah, so let's wait with that, because we want them all to work on the farm. I'm not going to get all the others out. Well, this one can get out for a bit. You should also work on the farm so that they can sow in the land quick. And then we can start to hopefully get some food in. That will be very good. But yeah, I don't really put up announcements for every stream because I just stick to the schedule all the time. So they're always in the description of all my videos. That's where the basic schedule is. And times may vary a little bit, but then it's usually on the Wednesdays when I just start streaming a little bit later because I have to put our kid down into bed before I can start the stream, of course. So that should be interesting. Cows. Yeah, we can also get to cow shed soon, I think. That's a good reminder. Thanks, Gavin. That's good. That's good. And we also need a windmill to actually get working on the stuff here. And they're still taking down the trees here, so that's taking them a bit of time, but they already put in so many trees. That's probably why. I think we can already start to at least plan for one cow shed. I think I like to put it up a little bit like this so that we can put multiple here. Let's build one. I also want to start fencing off this little piece. So that they can't use this path anymore, because this is now part of the farm. And I want them to use it like that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to build a small arch here. And this should be the entrance to the farm. Now I like this fence as the basic farm fence. So we'll set it up like this, and then one to this side. And now this is the entrance of the farming area. That's how you get in, and that's how they work here. I always like to do little things like that. 29 people watching, 20 likes. Thank you all. That's really sweet and nice. Alright, all the sewing is almost done. We have all the people in there. We can see that it is still halfway March, so in half a month they did all the sewing that they had to do. That's great. I like it. Alright, we get the cow shed here. I guess it's time for some hay dryers, but the question is where to put them. Well, I think we can start them up here. For now, we can always move them a bit later. Oh, there's the entrance. Alright, we'll start with 3. Then we also need a big hay barracks here for the cow shed. And I guess the cow shed also needs some water at some point, so we have to get a well here too. But then at least they have everything. So that could be interesting. It'll be 34 at the beginning of the end. Yeah, you're gonna be old. Not as old as I am, but you're gonna be old. Oh, he can grab his own wood, but he's not really willing to. Oh, he's taking a rest, that's the thing. Do we have... Yeah, we have 4 carts now. He just needs to repair a few, but that should be okay. I want somebody extra in the smithy soon, because they really need to start working. And we are totally forgetting about trading. We have to get trading at some point, otherwise things will get way out of hand. Question is where to put the trading post. Somewhere here, maybe? Nah, I don't like it. We'll put the trading post somewhere next to the town hall, because I think they're... I also don't like that spot. Maybe up here. There'll also be a change of... Yeah, we'll build the trading post somewhere here. I think I like this better than on some of the other spots. Alright, let's get the trading post. It's going to acquire a lot of nails and stuff. And we do need that in order to procure some iron and to start selling some charcoal and stuff. This could be a bias for me because I'm also a 90s kid, but I don't think people start being old until they're at least 50. I guess you don't know me then, because I'm just a very old soul stuck in this great body. And yeah, it's just what it is. I mean, I'm only 39, but I feel like I'm 75 all the time. We have our town hall. Let's get to the treasury and start setting up a proper economy. Let's lower the wages for the people because they don't need that much money. Also not the laborers. They can just make the same. That's fine for now. The market price should also be a bit lower. They can pay 20%. As if when we buy stuff from citizens, it should be even cheaper. We'll set the wealth tax threshold to 30. I'm gonna start with a wealth tax of 5. Village rent can go down. Apartment rent can go the same for now because we don't have apartments anyway. We don't have a tavern. We don't have a barber, so that's all fine. So basically what we're doing now is... Normally, when you go to do a shop and you buy a bread, and a bread costs €1 to buy, you also need a substantial income to buy all the different goods that you need. And what we basically did now is we made bread not €1, but we made it 10 cents. So that means that we can also give them less salary because they need less money to buy everything. And since their salary comes from the city funds that we have, we're just paying them less, but they can still buy the same amount of goods with that money because everything is very cheap. And then in the end, once they do get rich, when they get over 30, they start to pay a lot of taxes to us, and we will get the money back anyway. So in the end, everybody will be happy because they can buy what they want, and we get all the surplus money into our city money again, and then we can spend it on trading and stuff. That's basically what we're doing right now. Oh, everybody knows grandkids keep you young. Well, I hope it's going to be quite some time before I'll have grandkids, since little one is still little one, so... will take some time, I hope. The older, the wiser. So if someone has 12 grandchildren, how old do you think they are? Yeah, you can never know. Oh, it's so nice in the chat. Thanks all for being so nice and friendly and lovely in the chat. You're all amazing. I love it. This channel wouldn't be half as good as it is right now without you guys and girls, of course, in the chat. So thank you all. All right, we need to start setting this up for buckwheat and potatoes and some flour. We can start with 2,000. I don't know how much we're going to produce. And like 750 flour. Guess we'll have to put a worker in again. That could be interesting. To buy the goods from the locals. And we need to start working on a windmill if we actually want to start doing something with the flour. Now the windmill can just go here, which is fine. It's still close to the farm. And this field is set up. I think they can still sow it in, actually, if we do it right. So we can put hemp here and some wheat here. Activate it, and there they go. They can still sow it in, so we can even use that field. We won't get the best out of it, but at least we get something out of it. And then our 6 fields are up. We'll be making some nice food. And hemp for clothing, so we can also start to work on the clothing industry. It's 1 year since the settlement started, but I think we've accomplished quite a bit. I think that's really nice. I actually don't know if I had ever had a game where I just had all of this already April the 2nd year. Nice. Thank you, One Last Midnight. Oh wow, that's so nice of you. Oh man, now I really don't know what to say again. Well, that's why I keep telling everybody that you should really visit One Last Midnight's channel. He has a great channel. Does great streams, plays very fun games, so go check out his channel. Make sure you support him. Great guy. Thanks so much. The maple tree is also not that big, so let's make a little lawn of maple trees here. I'm always just a bit lost for words when people do these nice things, so thanks so much. Hey Veterano, nice of you to join us. Great question, how does the tax work? Or the threshold works, the wealth tax. So let me go to a family first. So here we have a family that's been living with me from the beginning. And here we can see their overview. This family right now has a wealth of 70. That means that they have 70 coins in their pocket in their house. That's what they can spend in the village. We can also see their monthly income. Their monthly income right now is 2.75 because he works at the town hall, she works at the granary, and in total together they make 2.75. In land tax they pay 0.46. So this family is accumulating money. They actually earn more than they spent so far, so they get wealthier. Now, in the game that Ostriv is, you start with a certain amount of money, which is 2,000, and the families that you start with all have an amount of money. But that's basically all the money there is in your entire town. And what we want to do is make sure that our people don't get rich, because if we pay our people a lot of money and all the money goes to them, we'll have less and less and less money that we can spend on other things like trading with other towns. So we want their money, basically when they work, we want to give them a pay for that. They will go to the market, buy goods, that money returns to us, but they might still get richer and richer slowly. And we want to make sure that we tax that wealth away so that it comes back into our city treasury. So we go to the tax system and we propose a wealth tax, which is now 5. So at the end of the year, every family has to pay us 5 coins back as a tax for their wealth. But the problem is nobody is making this money. So if we would only have a wealth tax of 5, everybody will run out of money at some point. And that's a problem. That's why we have set a wealth tax threshold, which means that all families that don't have 30 but less don't pay any taxes. The second they get over 30, over the amount of 30, they will start to pay 5 in taxes. So the family that I was showing earlier on that has 70 will actually start to pay taxes because they have more than 30. As soon as their money drops to 30, they will stop paying taxes. So they will never have less than 30. That's basically how it works. But it's a way to ensure that the money from the people flows back into our treasury from the city, and we can use that money for trading and stuff. Basically, if you don't trade in this game, the amount of money in the village will always be the same. It just depends who has it. Do you have it in your village coffers, or do the people have it because they got rich? The only way to actually increase the amount of money that you have in your town or decrease it is by trading. So if you buy goods from another town, you're sending money from your town to another town. So basically your town got poorer. You get stuff in, which is really nice, but your town got poorer. So if you want to accumulate money for your town so that you can pay all your citizens, which becomes more and more important as your town grows, you want to make sure that you will be trading with other towns, selling them goods so that extra money comes towards your town that you can use to pay the people's wages and stuff like that. It's a very interesting economic system because we pay the wages for the people and they send it back by either buying goods, which we get the money for, and by paying taxes. I hope that really answers your questions. If not, just ask again or tell me what you want me to clarify. That's fine. For the record, we have a record in likes. 26 likes here, maybe 27 at your place, who knows. Thank you all so much. That is indeed a new record. That's so nice. That is so nice. I love it. Thank you all so much. You're all too nice. Oh, such amazing people here. That's so nice. 29 watching. What's the record for that? I believe it's 34, but I'm not 100% sure anymore. I think we need to get some thatch, by the way. Do we have 3 people? We have 2 ladies looking for a job. At least they're in the thatchery now, so that works. We still have good amounts of charcoal. That's good. We have a new family in, and they're going to build the trading post now. We don't have all the nails, but we're getting close, so that's good. Then we can get some extra housing. Ooh, this is a good family. They can do a lot of work in town. I like that. We're getting there. We do need some extra iron soon, though. There's still some in here, so we are fine, but we're going to need some more. My body was my temple, but some idiot fired the caretaker. One at Midnight says this is the place. Looks good to me. Hello, a nerd too late. Never too late, my opinion, but welcome. I hope you're good. Where are you from? Thanks for answering me. And when we receive 1,000 loan money, how that money charged later? I think you should ask Hera there for that, because I believe she's been the one, or Shoriel, that actually got loans. I never got a loan, but you should see the loan standing here, and you should be slowly paying that off. But I don't know the exact amount that it goes. But the whole loan system was implemented in this game because a lot of the economics are still in testing and not fully worked out. And some people really struggle with the economic system in the game and they go bankrupt. That's why the loan system is in, to keep you going. Basically, you can get like 100 loans at some point and still you can play the game. So you can never really be fired as the boss of the town and stuff like that. So it's just a way to keep helping you. But at some point you should be able, mostly via trading, to ensure that you get a good, nice amount of money and that you can pay back those loans. But that goes automatic, so you don't have to do anything about that. It does not really seem to make a real difference in the game. So you can just get the loans and leave them running. That's all fine. Don't worry about that too much. But it could well be that later on in the in new versions of the game that they will change it, and you will actually have to pay some rent over it, or what how they call that, and then the loans might become a pain in the ass. But right now it's not, so you can do whatever you need. Oh, I need to go feed my rabbit. Oh boy, I hope you're not too late. School in the park. Yeah, Gavin, I'm going to work on the school in the park. Good suggestion. We need to do that. One Last Midnight sent me over. Oh wow, he's sending a lot of people over. Hello, Michael, Mira, nice of you to join us. How are you? I hope you're good. I've been saying hi to a nerd too late. I hope he's good too. It's great for answering questions, unless it goes too fast for a human. I try my best, I try my best. Alright, let's see, because nothing ordered. Maybe we should get an extra cart shed soon too. First we need the trader, and we might need to start thinking about the park. So we have to place the school for educational purposes. Alright, I have 3 options for the school, and I want you all to tell me what I should do. Option 1 will be right here in the corner, so we'll build the school right there so we can still make a good, decent park. Not my favorite option, but it is an option. Keep that in mind, option 1. Option 2, placing it right here with the little benches and the campfire in front of it. It will be the centerpiece of the park. I'm not sure if I like that, but we could do that. Or we could place it here at the other side of the granary, and then we still have plenty of space for a big park. And the kids can also get their education in the park. I think this is my favorite, so we'll call that option 3. So should we do option 1 up here? Option 2 next to the campfire, or option 3 next to the granary? Leave your answer in chat and I'll do it. Hey Jon! Nice to see you. Was just thinking about you and how you were doing. Missed you a couple times. How are you? Oh wow, chat's getting really busy. Hey, Jay Donaldson! Some guy in One Last Midnight told me. Thanks. Thanks, One Last Midnight. Thanks for sending everybody over. That's really sweet. Thanks so much. 30 watching, 30 likes. Wow, that's amazing. Thanks so much. I'm just getting all blushy here and warm and... Wow. Totally unexpected, this. Ad time. Oh no, not now. Oh, sorry, Thomas. I only have so few ads, and then you still get it at the wrong time. Alright, we get option 3, option 3, option 3, option 3. So how is Donaldson doing? I hope all is good. Gavin goes for 1. That's interesting. I don't really understand the economics of the game. Since I was playing during the winter, my money disappeared all at once and I received 2 loans at once. Oh, that was very strange. That could also have been a bug, but I'm not sure. But I'm working on an explanatory video about all the economics in the game, so maybe that'll help. But it's not done yet, so as soon as it's up, you can check it on my channel, and hopefully that helps, because quite a few people struggle with it, and I get a lot of questions about it. I'm okay, thanks. I've been here a long time, but no posted yet until now, of course. Yeah, that's for sure. Well, glad to hear from you, Jon. Guess no bar duties. Kiss play on pack. Okay. Alright, let's see. This school... Most votes are for option 3, so the school should go somewhere here. Let's rotate a bit so we can see what we're actually doing. Let's slowly rotate it so that's a bit straight. Let's put it as far back as we can. So there goes the school. Alright, that should work. They're still busy with the trading post. It has most of the goods, but not all. Can we have more men building? Do we have available men? No. We have a few ladies looking for a job. This is completely filled up too. It's June, so we're not getting to the harvest yet, so we don't need them in there. Interesting. Alright, we can keep it as it is for now, but soon enough we're going to need some more stuff. Fashionably late. I've been a bit busy doing things, so not joined in chat until now. Oh, that's totally fine, Jon. We were just missing you a bit because you come in so often, so... already starting to get a little bit worried something might be off, or you just had a too long bar duty. I'm doing well, watching a little YouTube while working. Shh, don't tell the boss. Nobody will tell, nobody will tell. You just enjoy it. I don't know your job, but I know a lot of people that would probably be better off watching YouTube than doing what the boss is telling them, so... Alright, let's get some extra trees up here to really decorate this a bit. Sometimes I forget about it, and then we already have half a big town, and then I start decorating, so I should keep that up a little bit. I think that's nicer. Anyone who missed me should reload and aim again. Oh, I'm never gonna shoot you. You could just let the rabbit into the house. I know you think it's too early, but you'll probably enjoy that. Alright, let's get up another market, because soon enough this food from the farm will start to come in. And we're already selling the cabbage, marrow and peas here. So we need a place to start selling some buckwheat, potatoes and flour. There we are. Alright. I'm not going to put a worker in yet, because I want them to help out with the harvest first. Yeah, we should get an okay harvest. That should be nice. I hope I can keep up with all the chats now, by the way. -4 here now. Snowing, and prognosis says 3 to 4. Ooh, the decimeters of snow. That's a lot. Animals always know when the weather is changing. That's true, that's true. You can most likely see it at their behavior. That's really interesting. So he has to stay in his cage, and that means I'm cleaning little poop balls every hour. Why every hour? Sounds like a poop machine. Alright, wifey. See you later. Sleep well. I'll try to keep my voice down, but I can't make promises. But you could just let the rabbit walk around your house. Why not? I know they have these little diapers for chickens. So if you have chickens and you want to keep them in the house, you can give them little diapers so they don't shit everywhere. So maybe they have those things too for rabbits, so that you can just give them a little diaper and then let him run around in the house. He chews wires. Don't you have wireless? Oh, there's always a solution for something. Just hang the wires up on the ceiling or something like that. You not hear that? Oh, you should Google diapers for chickens. That's so fun. You should really do that. All right, trading post. Oh, we just need 1 nail. That's interesting. We have 560 nails. And we still need 1. And that might pose a problem. Oh, yeah, there it is. All right, they picked it up. Very good. Very good. Luckily, we have all the nails. So now they're building it. No way my chicken would allow me to put a diaper on her. Chickens are supposed to be on this plate. Oh, it's very easy. But you should really check for chicken diapers, not for food. Just Google chicken diaper, you'll find some interesting feats. Alright, the trading post always takes a long time to build, but we really need it. And from there on we can get a few extra houses for the people. Let's speed up a little bit. I think things are ripening, yes, so then we get the food in soon enough. I also would like to get a counselor so we can get some seasonal hiring, but that might be a bit too far off. And of course, thanks so much for everybody watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Thanks for all the likes. 31 likes. That's amazing to me. And of course, if you really enjoyed this, if you want to see more later on, just hit that subscribe button. It's free. It's a big help and support for me. And you'll get to watch a lot more videos from me. All right. Now let's see, because I think we have... I'm going to build some extra fencing here to guide the people a bit more around the park that we're going to build. I've done that before. And then we basically just need to make 1 opening in here because they won't get in, but we can put some trees and stuff in here. We'll do some fruit trees. And then from here on, they will start to create the right paths that I want them to. I think we already did the apricots, didn't we? No, we did the cherries, all right. And then later on we can remove the fencing, but they will still stick to the paths that they are creating right now. So that can be interesting. So sometimes you just need to create certain paths with the road. And then we can change that out later. Because if we remove the fences later, they should stick to the paths. Let's add some extra bushes to this. So then we really have the first bits of nature in our park. That could be nice. This channel is free? What a deal. Yeah, still free here. It's going to be that for a long time, so should be good. I'm sort of the guy who shoves meat down vegetarians. I thought you were going to say you eat vegetarians for lunch, but that might be something different. Why do these people eat so much in this game? Well, they don't actually eat that much. An average adult eats around 100 food, although they changed that a little bit, not in the last update, but 1 or 2 updates before that. It varies a bit depending on their wealth. So a typical family with average wealth will eat around 100 food a year. And a good variety. A little poorer family will eat somewhere between 80 and 100. And a very wealthy family will eat somewhere between 100 and 120 a year, at least a person. So it varies a little bit. It's not a precise number. But it's actually not that much, 100. I mean, we can see that they grew last year already 457 garlic, so they have plenty of garlic that they can eat. It's about to spoil too, though, so that's not so good. We're gonna lose that, but they actually don't eat that much, I think. But that's my opinion. I always forget to decorate, but I always forget to do it also. Yeah, me too, me too. We have to really think about it, otherwise it doesn't work. We do. We have here a nice bunch of loonies. Ah, we have the nicest bunch here. Not just a nice bunch, it's the nicest bunch. We should all eat more plants and less animals. But I thought if I ate a cow and it has been eating grass its whole life, I was actually helping out the planet because I'm just getting in all the grass. But is that not how it works? Just joking. Food spoils now. Yeah, food spoils. Not everything. So you can see the peas won't spoil, the buckwheat won't spoil, honey won't spoil. As soon as you see a blue bar over it, it will spoil. There's 3 different types of food spoils. There's 2 months, 6 months, and 18 months. If we go to the fruit trees or the orchards, we should be able to see that. No, we don't yet. In the orchard, you can grow cherries, apricots, and apples. The cherries and the apricots will spoil in 2 months. So once they are harvested, from the second they are harvested, they start to spoil and will completely spoil in 2 months. So don't get cherries and apricots. Make sure you get apples, because they will be good for 18 months. And you actually have the time to distribute them around your village and make sure that everybody can actually eat them. All the other fruits from the fruit trees will spoil way too quickly. You can sell a few, but just a lot will go to waste, which is, well, not what you want with your hard-grown food. All right, we are harvesting. We've brought in the first buckwheat and potatoes. You just announced it was free. I'm clear of all wrongdoings. Collect my admission at the door. I'll find out it's free. No, this is a free channel. And I intend to keep it that way. Alright, we need a manager to get trading and a worker. Let's put some stuff into the export stock so that we can actually start to export some goods. Let's set up that laborers can also fill this building up. And then we can slowly, hopefully, start to trade. We've built another house. That's good, because that means a new family can come in. I like that. Wow, amazing. A lot has happened in Ostriv since I played. Well, I guess you just have to get back into the game then. But yeah, if you haven't played since the spoils and stuff is in, that's already a little while ago. So there's quite a bunch of new stuff. It's really nice. This is still one of the best city builders I've ever played. Just the level of detailing while building and while doing things in the game. Oops, sorry. And all the stuff that just happens. And actually how they use the stairs and stuff. Everything is just amazing. I like all the graphics. And it's getting better and better. I'm clear of all wrongdoings. I never sold that bar. Oh, really, Shoria? Well, that's what's so nice about this. We can all learn from it and get better. Ooh, we need an extra guy in the forestry. Otherwise, we won't get new wood. You go out here and get into the forestry. That's an issue. Do we have a manager here already? No. Apparently, there's no smart men in the village. That figures. What's your education? His education is 1. So we should get him out so he can join this as a manager, and then we can put somebody extra in here later on. That might be good. Patmos is from across the pond. Sarcasm hasn't arrived there yet. Oh well. One of the things we always hear here is that sarcasm and stuff like that doesn't go too well in America. And being as... how do you say that? Being as direct and stuff as we are, and cynicism. But hey, we all have our prejudice or whatever you call it. So you should be in prison. Why? That would be interesting. Then we have to visit you there. I wish we could assign certain people to certain jobs. That could be nice, but I guess that's also the interesting thing with this game, that people will figure it out themselves. We still don't have the manager there, so he probably got into a different job where I don't want him. Or he's doing a labor job, that could also be the case. Or he's just resting and he will get in here soon enough. But I want Mr. Smarty Pants to get in this building now. We'll just wait for a bit. He'll go there. Am I wrong? But I believe you can have a lady as manager in the trader. Ooh, I'm not 100% sure about that. It does not say anything about the workers actually, and then it's usually just men. So I can't set anything to it. Then it's usually just men. Oh, demolish. That's the wrong button. And see here we have men and women. So I don't think that's actually possible. I do believe we can get a mayor as a lady. But I don't think it can be in the trading post because it's hard physical labor and then they don't do that. Patmos, thanks. We're great at Benny Hill. Oh, everybody's great here, no problem. That's what you call multitasking. Oh, I can't do that. I like this game because you can set some building queues and go away from keyboard and do something. Cooking, ironing, as women are want to, and come back and it's all sorted. Yeah, you can just play this game and then leave it running while you go away and then everybody died because you forgot to give them enough food and stuff like that. Yeah, you can totally do that. That's nice. That's nice. And I'm never sarcastic. Can almost hear the sarcasm flow. Alright, while the houses are built and the farms get their crops in, by the way, we need to check that too. Look at all the stuff. It's actually they're laying on the field. It looks really cool. I guess that's the potatoes things. These are the stuff from the wheat. It's also nice. Look at this. You can still see the buckets with stuff laying around there. Appear to be potatoes. It's so cool. So many little steps and details in the game. It's October, so we still have 1.5 months to get everything off the field. So that should be okay. That should be plenty of time. We'll see. Don't make that public knowledge. Oh, people, don't tell that around. It just happened once. She's very sorry about it. Luckily, most of the people had life insurance, so it's no problem. Don't make a big deal out of it, please. Alright, let's make a little opening here too. Let's start decorating this piece with some ash trees. Then we'll get some extra park going around. It's always hard to try and not make this go in perfect sort of area. So it's always a bit hard to not just build an area where everything looks still the same. Let's build a few bushes. Maybe we'll do a few more later on. Sorry about that. At least here we now have an area where they can walk. And we'll just make more of this and then we can really create their pathing. And then later on we'll remove the fences. Should be interesting. Though, a hint from me, guys, if you write with sarcasm, people often miss it because they can't hear you. I try not to write sarcastic. That's a smart one. That's actually how a lot of fights and stuff happen and people get angry at each other and stuff. But I've also found that one thing that helps with that is to always assume, especially like in YouTube chats and stuff, always assume that somebody has your best interest at heart and nobody is trying to get you. And then even if you read something and you're like, oh, what do they mean with that? Are they coming at me? Just assume they're not and that you're just misunderstanding or whatever and keep going. And usually that works really well. There's a lot of fights starting just because people misunderstand each other. I mean, English is not my first language. And there's a lot of stuff in English I don't really understand. And one of them could very well be the sarcasm of native speakers. So I'm not, for one, going to make a problem out of that. It's probably me that's actually making sure that things aren't understood. So I just tend to not make a problem out of it then. and just try to keep in mind and heart that people have my best interest. And that there's no big deal to be made out of it. And that also really helps. At least it helps me. Well, let's start setting up this area. Some extra lilac bushes in this area. I think I would like that. And I also want a little birdhouse in here. Or maybe even 2. So that later on, people can go there. Alright. Well, this is already really forming as a path. Maybe we have to start laying the path out soon, but I'm not going to do everything straight away. Open up the voice chat for everyone. Oh, it's open. You can just go to the Discord and start talking there. I won't be there because I'm a little busy streaming right now, but you can just go to the voice chat and be there. Benny has a case of COVID this week, but doing okay. Oh, glad to hear that he's okay. I was wondering about Benny last time, where he was, and hoping he might visit again one day in the stream. That would be lovely. There's only a few words that you say that make me smile, because it sounds wrong, Pets. Like when you say shit. Sounds like shit. Yeah, when I say weed and stuff like that, people always laugh a lot. I remember the good old days when I say orkyard and not orchard, so yeah, sorry about that. Patmos, you're not the only one. Americans don't understand the English language either. Well, depending on where you are in England, I guess a lot of people won't understand you. I don't know, I've just been misunderstood so many times, I try not to risk it. Well, that's also, I mean, everybody should have their own approach in life and their own ways. And if you feel better or safer or by just avoiding the situation, that's totally fine too. But I always just try to remember that most people are kind and try to have your best interest and just be nice to you. And for me, that really works to just look at things that way. But we should all do what feels good for us and do it in a way that we want it to be done, or whatever, how you say that. So that should all be up to ourselves. All right, let's build a few extra wells so that people can have plenty of drinks. After the stream, I'll be in the speakeasy for all who want to see my face and hear my soothing voice. Oh, I'll be there for a bit. I have to go downstairs first. So I have to wrap up everything from the stream, then go downstairs, and then I will be there. But I really want wifey to get a good night's sleep, and she can really hear me. I'm sitting up here now, so I'll go downstairs, but then I'll join you for a bit. That'll be really nice. Orkyard, love it. Well, I guess if I start playing a Lord of the Rings game, I could get an orkyard. That would be cool. New family settling in town. Ooh, it's a nice family. Lots of people. That's great. I like that. See what you started. Now we need to have a joke-free zone. No way, no way. We won't have a joke-free zone. As long as we treat each other with respect in here, there's a lot that you can say. So please do. I need a headphone with a mic. You can also, if you have a smartphone, Thomas, you can just use that. I have the Discord app on my smartphone. And that's what I use when I go to the Speak channel. I'm not doing it on my computer, actually just downstairs on my phone. But it's just an idea. I would hate to speak and have Shuriel trip over it. Well, you can always scare her off with a pepper, so should not be too scared. Tell Mike to get his own. Well, I have a challenge for a lot of people here. If you go to the voice channel and it's your first time and Shuriel is there, then you can trick your mind to go crazy. All you need to think about when you enter the voice chat and she starts talking, you need to start thinking about she lives in Serbia. And then as soon as she starts talking, your mind will go crazy. And in a good way. But it's really cool how that works in your brain. And for all other things, she has a great voice. You can listen to her for hours. She has great stories too. But it's just fun. I can't tell here why Shoriel, because then everybody knows already, and then their mind won't go crazy. Which problems were caused by the update? Hey, Leonardo, nice to join us. The game keeps crashing. A lot of people had it. I've been reading up on it, so I've done a bit of testing with it. But like, as soon as you load up an old save and you're 5 minutes in the game, it just crashes. And it happened multiple times, so I had to abandon it. It was better. It also did that on some of my older saves as well. So it really couldn't go on. You frighten people off. No, it's a good kind. It's the good kind of your mind. It's just a mind-blowing thing. It's really interesting. Just go to the voice chat in a Discord later and you'll understand what I'm talking about once you just think of Shoriel's in Serbia and then she starts talking. That's just so cool. What happens in your brain then? That's just so fun. Or maybe it's just my brain because I'm some crazy guy, but it's weird. It's nice. I've experienced some crashes while demolishing buildings sometimes, but it's still very playable. Oh, well, that's very good for you. I'm very happy for you, but it just were random crashes. I believe Cooper had them too with his saves, so I just abandoned the game. We can finally buy some iron. Now, that's nice. Let's buy 750. We don't need anything else right now. We don't even have to... Oh, we almost have the cow shed. We can get some cows already. Let's get 4 cows and 1 bull. That should be fine. It will take them some time to get here. Then the cow shed should already be done. We should have... Oh, I don't know if we have hay. Oh, it's still laying on there. Oh, that's good. Yeah, we can get the cows. Can they get water in? Oh, do we have the people to actually work there? Yeah, we do. All right, let me wait for a second and then we'll see. The trader will be here for a bit. Let's get a few people in. Let's set this up to 500 each. And then let's see if there's actually people in there. Yeah, all right, so we should be fine. We can get 4 cows and a bull. 4 cows and a bull. Deal. All right, there we go. Now, for those that were asking about the wealth tax before, you can now see that because the threshold is 30 and they pay a wealth tax of 5, that we actually get a lot of wealth tax in a year. So we have a lot of rich people. But this money really helps to get our economy going, get the money back into our city funds that we can use for trading and stuff. So it works really well if you set a nice wealth tax to get the money out of the people's pockets into yours. We pay 373 in salary every year, and we almost get all of it back by just having a great wealth tax. So it does work. So how are you, Leonardo? Really good for you that you can still run the game. That's really nice, but I just gave up my saves. This was way better. And I haven't had a crash so far. Just knocking it off right now, but that's a good thing. All right, we have some food in here. There's water on the way, so the animals can come in. We can tell them to use a fallow field, and then everything should be fine. Pepper jokes on the Discord already. Okay, everyone, I need to split. I've got enough trouble for the day. Split for you non-real English people. Well, thank you so much for the visit one last midnight. Thanks for sending your friends over. That was really great. Are you streaming later on? Anyway, people, I've already said it, but I'm going to say it again. If you want to see a wonderful streamer and have a lot of fun in his chat, go to One Last Midnight. Sub to his channel, give him a like. He makes some great streams, so you should really visit there too. And we'll see you again One Last Midnight. Maybe someday there'll be a game that we can stream together. Foreplay talk. Oh, wow. Well, at least now we know you call it Teddy, so that's interesting information. Grow to be quite a year, I believe, something like that. So we'll check that soon. We don't have a slaughter yet, actually. I think we should get going with some clothing industry not too long from now, because we have to get that too. So we get the windmill, then we get the school, 2 wells. Oh, we're getting there. Go Patmos. Thank you, Betul. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, One Last Midnight. See you next time. I bought Ostriv because of your gameplay videos. Thanks. Oh, you're very welcome. I hope you really enjoy it and you're not mad at me now because you bought a game and you don't like it. To me, this is such a fun game. I like it so much. Alright, they'll be bringing in all the wheat here. You can see that the ladies can carry it. The kids can carry some goods nowadays, so that's good. These are trying to get in some wood. I think we need some extra hands there. We Swedes used to say all foreplay under 3 hours is cheating. Well, thanks to everybody watching here. And that's leaving now. I hope you have a great evening. Or rest of your day, or whatever time it is at your place. And we hope to see you again, of course. 35 likes. Yeah, wow, this is crazy. It's getting totally out of hand. How can I be a small-time YouTuber with so many likes? Well, as my very nice peeps in here are building the school, this is also the moment, I think, to put this little stream to an end. I had so much fun with the game, but also with the chat and with all of you. So thank you so much for being here. Thanks for all the fun and laughter. Thanks for being all so nice and respectful towards each other. I really think it's amazing, and we really have a special place here on YouTube where we can actually all interact with each other and be so nice to each other. So thank you all so much. I will see you all again, not this Friday, because I won't be there. I will be recording a men's choir. That's giving a thing in a big church. But wifey is supposed to be here, and it will be her birthday stream, actually. So there won't be any nice clips and stuff, because she doesn't know how that works, and she also doesn't want to learn. But I'm counting on all of you to give her a nice birthday stream. And then I will be back on Sunday with some streams. And then afterwards, it'll be the Christmas holidays here. And I know that not everybody will be hanging out with family, and not everybody enjoys Christmas as much as some others. And since I really love you all so much, and I consider you all almost family, I will be here during the Christmas days. I don't know yet what time and stuff. I'll still work that out, and as soon as I know a few times, I will put up the streams, and so that you can see when I will be online. But I will be here during the Christmas holidays, and also during New Year's and stuff, so that we can be together that way and have fun together. Of course, if you have other things to do those days, totally fine. I totally understand. Don't feel sorry. But for those that don't, I want to be there. So hopefully we will see each other a lot in the next few days. And thank you all so much. You're all amazing. I will see you all next time. Take care. Sleep well. Stay healthy. Bye-bye.